Hey folks, very good evening, gentlemen.
Hi.
I want to very quickly tell you this that I don't care where your teams will finish or not, but you all are colorful teams. We've loved having you part of this league. And before we get going, I wanted to just have you all selves introduce who you are and what you all do for a living when you are not at the Chandigarh Golf Club. We'll start with you.
Hi. I'm Simar with the Party Panthers, and other than golf, one is in business, more or less in the agricultural, food processing, agricultural, that part of the business life. But trying to get most of my time now on the golf course because I think one has worked for about 30 years, and now it's time to enjoy the pastures out here.
Pastures, okay. Well, 30, you don't look more than about 35 yourself. And I know your brothers out there as well.
I think you got 5
We know
years
your
too
brothers
much
to
for me. I feel like 30 though.
Okay, and you, Gaurav, tell us a little bit yourself.
I'm Gaurav Talwar. I'm a jeweler by profession, and I'm here on the golf course. Love it here.
And I believe a lot of family plays golf.
A lot of family plays golf. We are the oldest jewelers of the city.
Oh, nice. And it's just called Talwar Jewelers?
It's Krishna Jewelers. Sector
Krishna,
90
okay.
Jewelers. We are the Talwar family.
Nice.
So it's a huge family.
Great. And how many sort of stores do you have in the city?
I have a single store right now.
Single store, okay. And are you in any other part of India or this is where you're
No,
focused?
This is where we are.
Beautiful. Amrit, can I hear it from you?
I'm Dr. Amrit. I'm representing Golf Masters today on behalf of my father.
Right.
So he's playing golf mostly these days. In the morning he was coming, but unfortunately he wasn't here today.
He's not well, you said, yeah.
He's not well.
And you're a doctor or what?
I'm a doctor.
I mean, what kind of?
MBBS, just a bachelor's.
You're like a
Yes.
GP or whatever?
Yes, I'm a GP, yeah.
And so do you practice?
I'm not practicing. I've joined the business, so we are pharmaceutical manufacturers. So I am
Much more
getting-
money there, huh? I'm just asking. I don't know. I'm just asking.
There is money also. And I think
No, I'm kidding. I'm
I am
kidding.
focusing
After
more-
COVID.
Yeah, I'm focusing more on the contract research where pharmacovigilance and other things come up. The part of drug manufacturing, which is after the drug is manufactured and before, so drug discovery and that kind of.
Oh, nice. So I tell you what, this question had to come number 2, which was the inspiration behind your team name. Your last year was the same. I loved your name, and of course the Golf Masters I love too. So can we go with what inspired your name?
It's basically not party, but it's par and tea.
Okay.
So it becomes party. And Panthers, I think, is a beautiful animal. They always like to go for the kill. They always hang on top of the tree, waiting to pounce at whoever is trying to challenge them. So
That's how you found it. But who actually thought of the name?
I think
honest
it was
answers.
Honestly, I think it was a team
Decision,
and we came up with a few names, and everybody just thought.
Love this one.
I think the best part of it was the party aspect of it. So it gives a little bit of both. It gives you golf in it, and it gives you a little bit of what we are known for.
Now you've been very successful doing that. Good. And you to have killed it. I love the way you did it, and you did your walk on when we did the opening ceremony.
Thank you so
Where did your name and everything else come out
It's
of?
a team effort again. It's not just a single person. We are 12 friends together and 18 players with us. So we're 30.
Excellent. That's the way it should be.
That's how we're carrying it forward. Everybody has his own forte, which we are running on. And some people try to tell me that there are no players left to play.
So we'll find them.
So I'll find them.
And especially being in Chandigarh, I'm sure there are plenty more.
And coming back to you, your captain, I want to tell you, Amandeep Bath, I've known him for a long time. He's a great player, great friend of mine. In terms of the Golf Masters story, has Dad ever talked to you and said, hey, Amrit, main ye kar raha hu, I'm doing this, I'm doing that? Or
Yeah, he's been telling me all about it.
And you don't play yet?
I don't play yet.
Reason?
I came back after my MBBS and I wanted to get into work first, learn the tricks of the trade first.
Are you married?
I'm not yet.
So tell us if you're busy with that as well. We're okay. We just want to
busy
hear
with that
it.
as well. Yes, busy with that as well. So
Okay.
I'll start sure. And Golf Masters, he came up with the name and the team. It's a team effort. I think the harmony in the team was very good this time around. So at the parties off the court, off the greens and on the greens, I think there was a lot of harmony.
Okay.
So that is very nice.
So you've had a good time basically.
Can I just add one thing?
Sure.
The day you get married, you'll enjoy your golf because that's the peace time and
Enjoy
the me
more.
time you have.
You enjoy
So
more.
This is going to be on YouTube, boys. I'm being careful what the wives hear. I'm warning you. Don't tell me later that I got in trouble because of
I
this.
love you.
No, so going forward on a thing, a lot of people talk about balancing work, life, golf, whatever. One thing that struck me in Chandigarh is, and everybody had talked to me, and I believe it now because we do a lot of corporate events in the weekdays, and there's never a day where the people say we can't come. How is that balance here in terms of your work and your golf? Is it quite easy to do? Is it because it's a small town, or is it because people are well settled that they feel it doesn't matter if they take time off and go play golf?
Fortunately, as far as I'm concerned, I've been a part of this club since I was born.
Sure,
literally.
sure.
So, having said that, the golf club is in one's DNA, and playing golf is second nature. And having said that, one plays on the weekends, one enjoys playing on the weekends. Hopefully, one will start playing a lot more, because I have to be ready for next year. This year, I had to sit out.
So that's positive to hear. Okay. And you, being a sort of relatively new, I don't think you've been at it for a thing. How long has golf been in your blood?
I've been playing almost
10 years?
25 years now.
Oh, you have for yourself. I thought you were also quite
from
new.
my
Okay.
father, from my uncle,
Oh,
everybody
all.
in the family plays golf. We are here, born and brought up
Do
here.
any of the ladies of the house play golf?
No, they don't.
And they don't mind that they respect
Not at
this?
all. Not at all.
Not at all. Very
Because we're a
brave.
jeweler as well.
Sorry?
We're a jeweler as well.
Okay. And what about the kids? So you mean every time there's a problem, give her a diamond?
Yeah.
I like that. Diamonds are forever. Not a solitaire. I just said a simple diamond.
As far as I'm concerned, a smile is good enough.
Okay. And in terms of golf in your house, how does it work?
So Dad's the one who's been playing, and he's very diligent about it.
Do you come here often to the club just to have a drink and eat?
Yeah, I do come with him for drinks and eats. But he's playing, and I think there's a lot of discipline that is required in the game, and he's been coming up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., teeing off.
Learn a
very
lot of
early.
patience as well.
Learn a lot of
This is what we learn from the game.
Yeah.
He's learned a lot of patience.
And if somebody asked you your favorite golf story, it doesn't have to be here, it could have been anywhere in the world, what would it be?
There's so many.
Anyone that you think of, you have a laugh about.
Let's talk about this year's league. I think
Yeah.
this has been a good story for us. We underestimated the league last year. This year we came out and played some good golf. Team is doing well. We are a closely knit team, and the stories are that I think this year we were probably the most underestimated team to have reached where we
You
are.
were not. You were never.
No, I think we were.
That's modesty, yeah, that's okay. You got some good players, that's all right. And in terms of who makes the decision as to who goes where and who's playing double, single?
It's team.
Team always.
It's a team thing.
So how do you do this? You do on a Zoom call every night or what?
Our team, we are three people who actually own it.
Okay.
But it's Arjun, Uday, and myself. But having said that, our decisions are very, very
Diplomatic, everybody gets involved and says, gives an
everybody
opinion.
gets involved. Everybody has a say, and obviously, ultimately, it comes down to how everybody have the
Performs on the day.
they're playing.
Look, that's made it quite simple. In your case, the same?
It's there's a think tank behind the team.
Think tank, I like that word,
And the
okay?
think tank is standing right behind you.
I like that. I love it. I love it. That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Okay? And I'm sure I don't want to bother you with that question because I know Dad and Amandeep and all would be deciding the team.
Man has been a lot of help.
Yeah, but if somebody asked you that, what was your least favorite moment on the golf course ever, what would it be? Your least favorite moment on the golf course, not to do with the league, just generally. Was it a three-putt you remember which could have won you something?
So there's so many.
I need one, guys.
It's hitting the ball into the OB regularly on the seventh.
So it's like a voodoo hole.
Which is like a voodoo hole. So that's one thing which one can never forget.
Do you ever think of changing and not hitting the driver, hitting some other club?
Then I won't be enjoying my golf.
You don't mind hitting OB then? Okay.
I'd rather
Yours?
get the distance.
See, there's nothing which I would say I didn't like it. I like every moment of it. So there was some misses, and I don't want to remember those. I want to remember the good putts we made.
So it's nothing that's happened on the golf. You never fell off a golf cart or
No.
had somebody hit you with a golf ball.
No.
So you've been fortunate so far
been so
because
fortunate.
I've done and been part of most of these, and I can't even ask you this because you're not on the golf course. So what do you do for leisure?
For leisure, I go for football with some of my friends on the turfs, and then there's these guys have started frisbee. There's ultimate frisbee happening.
Of course.
They've started.
You know, there's something called disc golf. Do you know that?
golf.
Yeah, hopefully it'll come to India now.
Yes.
So we've actually got the tie-up on it, huh?
There's a new sports of kind of sports coming in.
Like paddle, yeah. So you do that, right?
Yeah, I go.
Now, quick question, very important. I believe Chandigarh is a party city. Which is your favorite drinking hole? 19th hole.
19th hole, Koyo. These days it's Koyo. Otherwise 19th hole. And actually, I love having a drink at home.
At home.
Yeah.
Me too. Prefer at home because I have a dungeon at my place. So
You have a dungeon.
yeah, you can call it a dungeon.
It's a
There's no
basement.
phone calls. Nobody can come there.
Basement.
Yeah, that's the basement.
Awesome.
So that's a hidden den for me.
Your place?
Right now in the city or
Anyway, doesn't matter. I mean, which you like going to?
Is the spot right
These
now?
days, yeah.
Yeah, there's a spot.
Listen, after my guy, we're staying at the Centric. I hope after they hear you saying Koyo without a bribe, you'll get a discount. But anyway, going ahead, in terms of your favorite drink,
I'm a whiskey drinker.
whiskey, malt or blended?
I was a malt drinker, but now being in India, for the last many years, I'm
Blended.
yeah.
Whiskey for me.
Whiskey?
Yeah, peated whiskey. I would like a glass of Talisker or Lager.
You like the slightly, yeah? Okay, great. So in terms of, and this is one last question I'm going to ask you, what percentage of contribution do Punjab make to the liquor consumption in India on a scale of 1:10? Give me an answer and I'm going to tell you
I
why.
say 11 out of 10.
Probably 8 out of 10.
8?
I said 11 out of
You
10.
said a little more.
I think 7.
7 at least? Okay. So let me tell you, when we were coming over, Ojus and me as colleagues, and we were saying, listen, we've been getting all these warnings. Then we said, listen, be careful, be careful. And I kept thinking, what are they asking us to be careful of? Then I realized it was the liver. Because they said, look after your liver. And the second thing which I've loved here is, you guys are the most hospitable people, I'm telling you, on the planet. As a community, and I mean the whole Sardar community, the Punjabi community, great. But please remember, there is life more than starting drinking at 11:30 in the morning, boys. So change that and enjoy the rest of it. Well, thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And Brandon, thank you and your team for a lovely, lovely tournament.
Great,
Thank
man.
you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.